Come with your iPhone, come with your Techno. Don't fear anything. Come with anything you have, so long as it's not a weapon, so long as it's not an ammunition or anything. Show up and let us protect our country. And another thing, after all this war is over, we have to judge William Ruto in a court of law because they have committed so many atrocities. His wife, first of all, is occupying a very unconstitutional office. According to Article 256 of our Constitution, Clause 6, she's actually occupying a very unconstitutional office. There's a case that happened in Ghana whereby the first lady and the second lady, they were sued in a court of law, and they were made to refund all the money that was paid to them during their tenure in office. The same thing can happen in Kenya because the first lady and the second lady, they are occupying unconstitutional offices. It is high time we judge them in a court of law and let them refund our money. All the money they have taken, it is enough to fund the interns who are striking day and night, who are calling to be paid their money. They have worked for us. They have treated us in different hospitals in our country. Let them be paid. The money that the first lady and the second lady consecutively they have taken from us, it is enough to pay them. All right. And tomorrow, come out on the streets, ensure that you have a reason as to why you are protesting. This is the third liberation. We want to liberate our country from economic thuggery. We want to liberate our country from corruption. We want to liberate our country from tyranny. Ruto is a tyrant. Even if he comes on the media and he pretends that he's not the one who is abducting people, he's the one who is actually abducting people. He's using some few people to abduct people, and then he comes on the media to pretend that he's not actually abducting people. He's a tyrant. Come tomorrow, ensure you have a reason as to why you're protesting. List them. Make them, have them in a list. Why are you protesting as a Gen Z or as a millennial? Have a reason as to why you're protesting. It's very important so that when you come across the media, you don't sound as if you're ignorant of information. There are so many reasons. You can give a number of reasons as to why you need to protest. All right. Ensure you have facts whenever you're appearing in the cameras of the media. Ensure you have reasons as to why you're protesting. Thank you, Afro.
Thank you so much, Swoosh.
What's out the Kikombe ended, then I'll go after him.
Okay, Kikombo, go ahead.
Asanteni sana. Afrocentric niambie kama unanisikia.
Loud and clear.
Wazi, shukran baba. I think for me, mine is very short and very simple. I think people think that kesho ndio the end. I think people need to realize that tomorrow is the beginning. Tunaanza fresh. We're starting afresh. This is a new fresh for Kenya. It's not the end. And I want to say that whenever your goal is defined, whenever your goal is definite, whenever your goal is distinct, it is durable and it's doable, you should never ever let sideshows take over. Focus. Mimi nimekuwa nikisema hapa daily. Focus. Focus on why you started. Focus on what your goal is. Si tumekuwa na goal moja. We want better governance for Kenya. And we've never stopped. Haijai change. Tunataka governance better. Our CS Mbao, tumepatiwa. We know that there are those that do not warrant those spaces. We know that. So focus on why we started. We want better governance because Kenya deserves better. So focus. Nilikuwa nabonga na mtu juzi nikamwambia venye mimi ni ukiangalia hizi game za EPL, when you watch the football match, you never ever hear any controversies happening in the background amongst the fans. Watu inakuanga tu ball. You just watch the football. However, there are so many things that you do not realize zenye zinahappen kwa background. And this is where some of the things zenye tunahappen in Kenya zinatutupisha mbao. Ukienda game ya Man U na Liverpool, ukienda game ya Arsenal na Tottenham, huko hivyo North London, watu dedi. Kuna mafans wanauana huko, and they kill each other. But you will never see that in the news. But my point is this: whichever differences you have, never ever let that or those differences zenye mko nazo, kama venye sahi hapa nasikia watu wana disagree, wana agree, wana disagree, wana agree. You should never ever let those differences overshadow. You should never let those differences overlook your goal. You should never let those differences overtake the purpose that you have. And you should never ever let those differences overpower the reason why you started this. Focus. You're all fighting the same battle. So focus. And African proverbs, kuna proverb ya African inatuambiaje, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside cannot do any harm. Tukienda hapa hivi, tunajua hapa hivi tuko na purpose moja. We have a goal to achieve, and we are going to protest for what we believe is right for Kenya. We are going to protest for what we believe is the right way for all of us to go through, because we know that politicians have failed us, and we know that they have lost trust, and we want them to win that trust from us in a way, whichever way it is. So do not let that escape your mind. Focus. Kuna watu watakuja hapa wabonge, but their aim is to drive you from your goal. Focus. Hata mtu akikuja apige kelele nini, aseme nani alisema hivi, sijui nani alilipwa pesa. Focus. Why are you here? Why are you wasting so much time spending your money on the internet to talk to people that you do not see now? Focus. Hii time ungekuwa unaspend na familia yako, but you're here because you know that your country means so much to you. Focus. Focus. So usiache mtu atupige hizi kelele nyingi ati anasema sijui nani alisema hivi, sijui nani hakukuja, nani alikuja hivi. And several months ago, when people started the protest, we had the same goal. Na hii goal ijai change. And this is something that I continually say we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate that we have never changed our vision. We've never changed our goal. Hakuna siku tumeisema, acha leo sasa tuseme sijui ni historia ya Raila. Acha leo tuseme hii ni historia sijui. Acha leo tuseme story ni historia ya housing finance. No. We want a better Kenya, and we want better leaders, and we want accountable leadership. At the end of it all, when the management and when the governance is poor, the poor people will suffer the most. Watu wa matatu ndio wanasafanga the most. Watu wanapanda matatu, Buddha mtakisikia. Because you will feel the pinch the worst. So focus. Our focus has never shifted since we started. And our goal has never shifted since we started. Goal ni ile ile. Goali ni ile ile moja. And you know the goalkeeper. And our goal, in fact, kesho, wale mamamboga, wale makarau, mnataka kujisaidia yetu. So whatever you do tomorrow, you have to remember you want that policeman on your side. Whatever you do tomorrow, you want that person that you see on the other side that you have never seen. Ujai muona, but ako hapo maanda jana, sijui nani alisema nini, forget about 1 hour ago, sijui nilisikia nini kwa news, forget about 1 minute ago, but focus. This moment should be the moment that you need to celebrate. Kesho asubuhi ukiamka upate boys wako fulani yako kando yako, ujai muona sijui 6 years, you need to celebrate that moment and say, you know what? You are here. You're here, and that is what counts. Buddha Asante. Whether he's the right person to be there or not, but that is the number that counts. Remember, we want numbers. This is the soldier in your fight. Kwa sababu hiyo soldier kukando yako, hata kama ni soldier ataku. As I finish, niko na point 4. Number 1, Buddha, mkiona kitu ina happen, keep your cameras rolling. Kwa sababu hii ndi evidence una need. I know the evidence is probably watasema hizi stories zao mingi, but keep the cameras rolling. Whatever you can do to make sure that you can see these people, manze msizime simu. Hii simu ishikilia